Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh. So, in this lesson, I got inspired to do this lesson from the movie They Live. You know, it's a very spiritual movie, very, very spiritual movie. It's almost similar to the movie The Matrix, if you're familiar with that. And it basically it's basically an expose of ultimately the fake reality, the fake illusion that people live in, man. And if you look at majority of the world, the people who are part of this world, they are ultimately in a matrix, man. They're stuck in this matrix. Everything that they're living is ultimately a lie. And it's spiritual that the main guy in this movie, you know what I'm saying, is a quote unquote a homeless man, who discovered who ultimately got these glasses, these sunglasses that ultimately showed him the truth behind certain things, And the ironic part that he was homeless, man. And spiritually in the scriptures that represents the meek. So ultimately the meek, symbolizes this the main character, this guy, which is homeless. And now he has the ability to ultimately see, the world for what it really is, man. You know what I'm saying? He's ultimately woke, and knowing the knowledge and wisdom and understanding in the scriptures, and ultimately knowing, the truth about this false illusion in this life that is promoted, that's ultimately what makes you quote unquote woke, man. You know what I'm saying? Not, staring at the sun for 3 hours straight. No, that's not what makes you woke, man. The ultimate, quote unquote wokeness is knowing the knowledge, wisdom, understanding in the scriptures. But basically in this movie, I showed the clips already, which I'll show the clips again. He's basically, seeing the world for what it really is, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do not notice, the fake, illusion of this world, man. See? And the crazy thing, it's only him that can see all these things, man. You see other people walking in normal society. This is how it is for us, man. You know what I'm saying? We have this spiritual eye to see, man. We ultimately have the spiritual eyes to see what's really going on, behind the scenes, and ultimately what's going on in the world for real, man. And you see these ultimately billboards, these marketing these marketing schemes these people use to promote their agenda, their brand is through deception, you know? And this world is a very deceptive world. It's literally ruled by, the inhabitants of it's literally ruled by the devil, Esau, Edom, the physical specimen of the devil, you know, which is Esau, Edom, you know, sleazy E, the red man, the true red man, the caveman, you know, and it's all deception, man. It's all deception. You look at these billboards, this is what these billboards truly mean. You see, he put the glasses on and he started seeing, the truth about the world while everyone's sleeping. You see? So you have to be blessed with the spirit to ultimately, know the truth about the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the scriptures. Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 13, and starting at the 13th verse. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13 and 13, and it reads, "Therefore speak I to them in parables." So this Yahushua speaking. "Therefore I speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, in hearing they hear not, neither do they understand." So the reason why, Yahushua, said, there I speak in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do understand. And the reason why they don't understand is because, the parabolic, the parabolic sayings are only meant for a particular people, the chosen ones, the spiritual, the spiritual, ones, man. You have to be spiritual to ultimately comprehend, the parabolic sayings, ultimately the dark sayings of these scriptures. And that gift is only given to a few on this earth, man. In verse 14, "And in them is fulfilled to the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive." And majority of this world cannot see, man, or hear, or wake up to the falsehood, the fake illusion, that this world promotes, man. You seen it in the movie clip I put. He was the only one that could see, while everyone else was, continuing, to live their normal life, walk around like everything's normal. In verse 15, "For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing. In their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I shall heal them." In verse 16, but this to the point, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear," man. So you have to, blessed are ye, man, So you're blessed if you ultimately have the eyes, to see the truth about this world, you know, and ultimately hear the truth about this world, man, and hear the truth in general, which is the scriptures, of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and hear, and understand, you know what I'm saying? You see and understand the truth, man, so you're truly blessed, man, So sometimes, man, it can be vexing, being the ones that only know this, but this is how it's supposed to be, man. If everyone was chosen, everyone had the gift to see, people wouldn't be living in this false reality, man. The Lord is only dealing with a select few, man, which shows that the Lord is a separatist. And ultimately, if the Lord, ultimately blesses you with a gift like that, man. To ultimately see, have those spiritual lenses to see. You have to thank Yahweh Shema Shai every day that He blessed you, for your ability to see and hear the truth, man. Have them spiritual lenses, you know. And now, let's go to the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 2 and verse 10. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 2 and verse 10, and it reads, "But God hath revealed them unto us by His Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of God." So it's the Spirit that's teaching us, man. And ultimately the Lord blessed us with the Spirit that we can ultimately comprehend these things. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so the things of God knoweth no man but the Spirit of God. And now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of God, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of God. You know what I'm saying? So, we have, the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So we're able to see, the truth about this world. But on the other hand, if you have the spirit of the world, you're going to be under the spell of the world. So you're going to think everything's, sweet. But really, when you break from that curse, you know what I'm saying? From that spell, I mean, which, we were gifted, the ability to, break, the spell, that was put on us, man, because we were programmed since we were little, to ultimately, be in this matrix, man, and not ultimately know what's really going on, But the Lord blessed us, He ultimately removed us from that mental bondage, and gave us the spiritual things, man, that we might know everything, man. Through the Spirit, we know everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Verse, we know everything that the Lord needs us to know, man. Because, we don't know everything, yet, because especially, from the Lord's standpoint, man, because the Lord Yahweh, man, He's on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? So human thoughts, are nothing compared to the Lord's thoughts, man. Verse 13, "Which things also we speak, not in the words which a man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Ghost teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know, because they are spiritually discerned," man. So the natural man cannot receive the things of the Spirit of God, man. So the natural man, the person that thinks fleshly, the carnal man, he's not going to see the truth about the world, He's not going to understand, the truth of the world, even if the truth is in front of him, because the Lord didn't give, that person the eyes to see and the ears to hear, For they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them. So the Lord didn't choose these people to wake up, because they are spiritually discerned. So the Lord didn't bless them with the gift of the Spirit, man. So this is truly a blessing, man. And now, let's go to the book of high time. Bear with me. Find this precept. All right, this book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 11, and it reads, "And that knowing the time, that now is high time to wake out of sleep, for our salvation nearer than we believed," man. So you and especially in these times that we're in right now, it's high time to wake out of sleep. You know, wake out. This matrix, man. Escape this matrix. This mental bondage. You know, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. So our salvation is right there, man. So we gotta wake up, man. It's the end times we're living, man. The last days. So you gotta be, aware, man. You gotta be aware of the times that you're in right now, man. For verse 12, the night is far spent and the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not rioting in drunkenness, nor in chambering, in wantonness, nor in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shai, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof, man. So it's time to wake up, man. It's time to escape this matrix, you know, and ultimately follow the Lord, man. Because salvation is near, man. And ultimately, and if you're not on the side of salvation, destruction is coming, man. So it's time to wake up, man, before it's too late. And especially the famine of the word's about to come, man. That's a topic for another time, but soon the truth's not gonna be out here. So you gotta wake out of sleep now, man. It's not gonna be the truth's not gonna be out in the mainstream forever, man. Soon the Lord's gonna cause, the prophets, which are the mouthpiece of the Lord, their tongues to close in the roof of their mouth.